Welcome back to Petology. I'm your host, Blair Malstravich, and this time I'm joined by Charlotte Blundell from Earth Dog Terrier Rescue of Manitoba. Now, Charlotte, tell me, when did Earth Dog get started?
So Earth Dog got started in June of 2012, so we've been running for just over 4 years now.
Now, it says in the title, Terrier, but what kind of dogs do you guys take in?
Well, mainly our focus is to be terriers. That's what we kind of opened wanting to be, but of course with rescues you get a lot of dogs come in, so we are definitely open to other breeds as well, as long as we have the room and capacity to do so.
So early in the show we saw the story where Earth Dog and a couple of other rescues went out to Saugeen First Nation to do a spay and neuter clinic. Now you were there and I saw you working hard. Tell me what that was like for you.
It was absolutely amazing. That was my first spay and neuter clinic that I had done. And it was a great turnout. We did about 25 surgeries that day, so spays and neuters. On top of that, we did rescue a dog, so he came back with us and we found him a great home. And then finally, we were also able to perform surgery on a cat and take a fish hook out of his mouth. Oh, wow. So overall, we didn't just do the spay and neuters like we'd gone up to do. We were able to do a couple more things as well, so I really hope we can do that elsewhere.
So, I was there when the story was being shot, and I didn't get to talk to you because you were so crazy busy and you were carrying a dog like double your size. Like it was nothing even fazed this girl when she was out here. You must have a big love for animals.
Oh, I definitely do. I've had animals my whole life, so I've dealt with larger dogs, smaller dogs, and whatnot. So I definitely don't have a fear of picking up large dogs.
And when you're out there, there's a lot of dogs that are, don't want to be helped. Sometimes they don't want to visit the vet. Now, how do you work a dog through that?
Mainly it's just because they're nervous, right? They're scared. Everybody's scared. I hate going to the hospital. Everybody hates going to the hospital. So you just have to be friendly and, not seem too aggressive and too in their face. And usually it helps and they will come to you and end up trusting you.
Awesome. Now, a big part of Earth Dog Terrier Rescue, of course, is fostering. What are you guys looking for in a foster?
So fosters are absolutely amazing. Rescues wouldn't run without them. We're definitely looking for a foster to be available a lot of the time. Rescue dogs especially tend to need a little more concentration sometimes when they first come in. They're a little bit shy at first, need to open up and trust their owners. Definitely also, you don't necessarily know how long you're going to be fostering a dog for, so be open. It may just be a couple weeks, it could be months, you never know. And also, it can be a last minute thing as well. So you could get a call a few hours before saying, is there any way you can foster this dog? So just kind of be open to all of those things, as well as having a kind, loving heart to care for the animals.
Now you have, like you said, you have a lot of experience with animals, of course, but there are some people out there who don't. Can they still foster?
Oh, definitely, for sure.
Awesome. So now we're going to take a look at some puppies that people could maybe help find a forever home for. Let's bring one of these puppies out. This here, look at how cute. How cute. This is Lennox. Lennox is one of the 10-week-old Great Dane puppies, right?
Yes.
Yes. See, I know all this stuff because she already told me. So Lennox, of course, is a male Great Dane. She's approximately 10 weeks old, as we said. Super sweet, lovable, loves toys, loves playing with kids, and sleeps through the night. So that's definitely helpful when when you're getting into a new home and you're worried about leaving them alone. Let's move on to the next furry friend we have. Now this is Nora. Haha. See, they helped me there. This is Nora, same thing. This is Nora, sorry. Same thing, 10 weeks old. Very calm now. She doesn't look super jazzed to be here. Maybe she just doesn't like me, she likes you guys, but I feel like she has a big heart and she's definitely looking for someone else with a big heart. Now, are puppies a lot more fun than older dogs? What would you say? I think all dogs are amazing, of course you do too. But is there a little bit more challenge with a puppy?
Definitely need a little more attention at first, right? You gotta train them, where you go to the bathroom, whatnot, all that kind of thing. So definitely more attention needed, but they're so cute. So how can you not want to give them all that attention?
Exactly. And just like humans, we needed to be taught all
Yes.
that stuff as well. So let's move to the next puppy. This one has a snazzy flower attached to it. Oh, see? Now this is Elaine. I love that name because I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. She is absolutely adorable. Same thing, 10 weeks old, loves toys, loves cuddling. I mean, even as we're sitting in the studio, they are just like burrowed up right into you. They they seem scared, but they feel a lot more comfortable in people's arms, right? That's what it's about.
Definitely,
It's a lot
for
about
sure.
the contact and then making them feel safe and the trust. A lot more relaxed than originally. Look at that. Oh man. She's the showstopper right there. That's Elaine. Okay, Elaine, you are cuter than me, but I'm gonna say goodbye now, and we're going to move on to another friend. Bye, Elaine. Elaine. Oh. All right. Who's this?
This is Patsy.
Oh, Lotsie? Lotsie? Oh, Lotsie. Lotsie, I love the coat. A little bit bigger than the puppies. A little bit bigger than the puppies. Very smart. About 5 months old. Lots of energy, but requires, an active home. Now, a lot of people, people don't realize that dogs get bored just as much as humans, right?
For sure.
So what are some things you can do to keep your dog entertained?
Walks, playing with them, toys. All dogs love toys. Everybody loves toys. So as long as you're paying attention to them like that, then they're not going to disappoint you at all. Lots of walks, lots of toys.
All right.
And you're happy.
Now, what would you suggest to anyone who wants to adopt? How does someone go about adopting a puppy?
I'd firstly look at every aspect of your life, like whether you're at home, whether you're planning on moving soon, how many kids you have, whatnot, to decide what dog is right for you. Also, how often you're going to be home to train the dog, who's going to train it, even 5-10 years down the line if you're still going to be where you're at. And from there, I would definitely recommend going to a rescue. We get lots of puppies, lots of older dogs come through, and sometimes you never know, an older dog may be more suitable to your family than a younger puppy. And yeah, from there, just apply and look around until you find the right puppy or dog.
Great. So where can people find more information about the puppies?
You can definitely go to the Earth Dog website, right?
Yeah, he says right.
Yeah,
All right, see
everything's
you
on
later.
there.
Bye, Lotsie. Thank you so much for this, Charlotte from Earth Dog Terrier Rescue. We
course.
appreciate that. Well, that about does it for this episode of Petology. Thank you so much to all my guests and all you out there for watching. Tune in next week for our Halloween theme show. We're going to be talking all about black cats, what candies you should not let your dog have. I'm not sure you can let your dog have a lot of candies, or we shouldn't have a lot of candies either, actually. And of course, we have my favorite thing. I've already seen some of the photos because the audience has just been really great with their reactions. We're going to see pets in costume. So you got to tune in for that. I know you'll be there.
Yes.
Yes. See, she's going to be watching. See you next time from Petology. I'm Blair Miles Stravich. See you later.